Hello everybody, welcome. I have a very special guest with me today for our live. This is Jaspurr, and he is a 12-year-old cat, and today he is joining me to help demonstrate some of our products. Jaspurr is very experienced in front of the camera, so he is very excited to talk with all of you today about our products that work for our cats. I'm going to demo some of our products on Jaspurr today, but you and your veterinarian know your pet best. So before you start anything new, just check in with them for your pet. And all pets are unique, so what works for some pets might not work for others, and what some pets love, others might not at all. He's familiar with these products because I've used them on him. He's a very good boy. Not all cats are like that, and I understand that, and I recognize that. So we're just going to kind of give you some tips to trying to get these products on your pets. Also, if you have any questions about any of our products, any of the ones that I talked about today, any of the products that we have available for sale, we're here to help. We're happy to answer any of your questions. You can email us, support@petmdstore.com. You can reach us through Amazon. You can call us. We have a phone number as well. So we're real life people here to help you and help your pets live happy, healthy lives. So, are you ready? First, we are going to get started with probably maybe one of the least favorite things that I think pets enjoy, and that's ear cleaning. We're going to start with our Tris ear flush here. And so the Tris ear flush has ketoconazole in it, which is an antifungal agent. So the Tris is great for washing out all of that nasty gunk that can live inside of your pet's ears. And so this is good for cats and dogs. So like I said, there's ketoconazole in it. And if you're not aware, our pets' ears have both a vertical and a horizontal canal. So like our ears only have a horizontal canal. Our pets have two. So they have the vertical and then the horizontal. So the vertical is what you can see into, and then the horizontal is what's, kind of inside their head here. So a lot of gunk can get built up in the horizontal canal that you cannot reach with, a cotton ball and an ear pad. So if your pet is prone to chronic ear infections, or they swim a lot, or they have really floppy ears, then a liquid ear cleaner is going to be a good option. So you should be cleaning your pet's ears, dogs and cats, about once a month, and then you should be inspecting their ears about every week. If like I said, if your dog swims, or if your dog has long floppy ears, or your pet is prone to chronic ear infections, then you may want to clean them more often than once a month. So, once a week, every other week, whatever works best for your pet to help keep their ears nice and clean. Are you ready to show everybody? So we'll start by showing you kind of something that you should be doing with your pets, about once a week. And that this not only helps you to notice any small changes in your pets, but it also helps your pet when you do have to go to the veterinarian, not to be as scared and as nervous, because they can kind of expect what's going to happen. So your pet should be ready for pretty much anything, any touches that your veterinarian is going to do. So they're going to look inside their ears. Yeah. So I do things like this with Jaspurr at least once a week, sometimes more often than that. So I can just kind of look inside his ears, kind of pull the flaps back, look inside his nose. Jaspurr was born with a dermoid cyst, so he has kind of, if you can kind of see, he has a little bit of a heart-shaped nose, and then his nose kind of dips kind of funky. It's crooked now because he had to have surgery when he was a year old, so he's very familiar with being touched and prodded. So we'll look in their eyes like that. I wipe out any eye gunk. We get any debris out. And then looking in their mouth, so kind of pulling back the lips there. It's kind of hard to show you. One thing you can do is kind of rub by their whiskers, and that'll kind of get them to, yeah, you're just being difficult today. Yeah, you're licking. The licking means he's not feeling very comfortable right now, but you know, so it goes. So so you'll just kind of look inside, pull back his lips to look at his teeth. Yeah. If you ever need to get a pill in there, just kind of rub on the sides and then they'll eventually open up. Yes. Hi. I know. You're very nervous. So, all right. So that's kind of the, you know, the things that you'll want to be looking for. You'll want to check their paws, make sure that there's nothing in between the paw pads, and then just kind of give their body a look over, make sure you're not feeling any bumps or anything, check their tails, and then look, you know, check under their bellies, feel their bellies, make sure there's not anything that you can feel that feels weird. So Jaspur's looks pretty good for a 12-year-old cat. So let's do the Tris ear flush. So what you're going to do, you're going to shake it up, open it up. I don't know where you think you're going, Jaspurr. All right. All right, so what you're going to do with the Tris, shake it, and then you're just going to put a couple of drops into their ear. You're going to let them shake. So you might want to back up a little bit, and then you're going to take a cotton ball and then wipe out any of that gunk. So we'll go ahead and do that all in one swift motion, because he's not going to particularly be fond of it. So pull back the ear, put a few drops in. He shook, and then we're going to just take a cotton pad and just wipe that out. So the cotton ball or cotton pad, cotton round, just kind of helps get all of any gunk that's on the outside here of the ear canal, just get that out. The liquid then goes in and helps get rid of any of that nasty bad bacteria or fungus that's growing in there. Jaspurr has pretty clean ears, so you know, this is a pretty big cotton round, but you know, you don't want to go too deep. And then you'll hurt something, but you know, just kind of this surface area here, and that looks good. Good job, Jaspurr. So that's the Tris ear flush. It is, like I said, ketoconazole is in here, so that's an antifungal agent. So this is antifungal, antimicrobial. So it's a great option for cleaning out their ears all the time. Yes, he is a good boy. So that's our Tris ear flush. So I really like this if your pet is prone to chronic ear infections, or they swim a lot, anything like that. This is a great option for that. The liquid helps get into that ear canal and get any of those nasties out of there. So that's our Tris ear flush. So we also have ear wipes, and so for dogs we have two kinds. We have the aloe and eucalyptus, and for dogs and cats we have our advanced ear wipes. And so these have chlorhexidine in them. They have salicylic acid. These have aloe in them as well, and so they are great to have an ear cleaner that is already a pre-moistened wipe. So like the Tris, you know, you saw I had to put the drops in and then clean it out with a cotton ball. If you're having to clean your pet's ears a lot, or you know, the liquid, they will not let you get anywhere near their head, then an ear wipe is a good option for you. There's a number of reasons why the liquid might not work, but these ear wipes make it easy. They're pre-moistened. This is what they look like. You know, they have a little bit of a smell, cucumber, melon, and aloe scent on them. And so, you know, some people don't like that scent. So just keep that in mind. The Tris doesn't have a smell to it. So if your pet or you are hypersensitive to scents, then the Tris might be a better option for you. We also have our Otic Clean ear cleaners, which is also great for cats, but I don't have those out today because demonstrating those is the exact same as the Tris. You put a couple drops in and then you take a cotton ball and wipe those out. But the Otic Cleans all have, they don't have ketoconazole in them, but they all have different scents. So we have the sugar cookie, sweet pea vanilla, and cucumber melon, and they all they all have a scent to them. So if you're hyper aware of scents, of smells, then the Tris is probably the best option for you in terms of ear care. So we're going to do his other ear with these wipes. So the wipes have a texture on them so they can really get all of that gunk out of there and help to clean out their ears. So like I said, chlorhexidine in it. They have aloe vera, and so aloe vera helps to soothe and calm the skin. And then salicylic acid also helps. That's in a lot of acne medication, over-the-counter acne medications. So it's great at getting those scaly, that scaly skin out of your ear. So any sort of scaling in your pet's ears, that's what the salicylic acid is going to help with. So we're going to use the advanced ear wipes on Jaspurr here, on his left ear here. So okay, I like to have him sit down a little bit, kind of get in this little loaf position a little bit, and then you're just going to, kind of wrap it around your finger and then wipe out. So this you can get a little bit more, you have a little bit more control than a cotton pad. So, if your pet's gunk kind of sits in there, you can use these to kind of get into those little ridges. And he's a good boy. He's very good at sitting like this. Most cats are not. When I clean out my other cat's ears, he's the best one at this. Like, he lets you just kind of, he sits on my lap and just kind of seems like he's in a day spa when I cut his nails. The other cats are not like that. That's just Jaspurr. So he makes it easy to demo on. But he doesn't have really that dirty of ears, so as you can see, there's not that much on there, but that's pretty much what you'll do. So you'll just kind of go in, and he let me sit in his ear for a while because he's used to it, but just kind of get as much gunk out as possible. These are a great size for a cat or small dog's ears. If you have a larger dog, you might need to use more than one wipe, but one wipe should really be pretty good unless your pet's ears are really dirty. Then you might need to use more than one. So those are advanced ear wipes. So like I said, these are great for if you just want one ear wipe, one ear cleaner that is all in one. These pads are pre-soaked, so they're, the ear cleaner is already on them. You can just peel them out and go and start cleaning their ears. So that's our advanced ear wipes. So the other thing that we have out here today is our chlorhexidine wipes, and so we have two sizes of those. So we have a 50 count jar, and then we have a 100 count jar. And so why would you need to use chlorhexidine wipes? So chlorhexidine is an antiseptic. It is used to get rid of bacteria or any of those little nasties that could be on your pet's skin. So not for the ears. So that's what the ear washes are for. The Tris Flush, the advanced ear wipes are for the ears. The chlorhexidine wipes are great for different types of skin conditions. So hot spots, skin rashes, superficial wounds. One thing, cats can get acne. They can get acne under their chin. Yes, they can. You do not have any acne, but we will show them how we will treat acne in cats. So cats get acne under their chin, like right here. It'll show up as little black spots, so you'll think that maybe they have a cut or a wound or something like that, but if there's a lot of those little spots, then that is a cat acne. So you can pick it off and then, it's perfectly fine. And so you can use the chlorhexidine wipes to help reduce the acne, to help get rid of the acne. If you have a breed like a Persian that has the brachycephalic faces, so Persians, pugs, that sort of thing. These wipes are great at getting in those folds, those skin folds, and getting rid of any of that gunk that can settle in there. You know, those types of pets are prone to infections in that area because, you know, bacteria just gets in there and then it just settles in there. So having the chlorhexidine wipes to wipe out their faces is a great option to help get rid of any bacteria that may cause further issues. The other thing with these wipes is these are great for hard to reach spots or small spots. So in between the paw pads, you know, if Jaspurr, if they have a small spot on like their back or, you know, on their skin anywhere, and you don't want to use a shampoo because especially cats are not very fond of shampoos. They don't really care for baths, or spray might startle your cat. The wipes are a great option. We have larger wipes. We have the extra large wipes as well if you have a larger pet that you need to cover more of an area. But the chlorhexidine, these size wipes are perfectly good size for cats. So as you can see, you know, this is perfectly sized for him. So it's kind of have a pinkish hue to them if you can kind of see, and so they are the same kind of pads as the ear wipes. They just have a different medication on them. So you'll want to wash your hands after this and make sure that your pet doesn't lick the area. So cats are prone to licking the areas. So if you're using this on your cat, then make sure that it is dry before they lick that area, or, you know, put them in a cone, or, you know, give them some treats, give them something to do so they're not licking the area, because, you know, licking the area can also, you know, increase the risk of bacteria. So if your pet is licking or scratching or biting at an area on their body, then you want to be checking that out to see if there's something to help the skin so that they don't get a worse infection. So a lot of times skin issues, skin infections, skin rashes are caused by allergies or something along those lines. Hey, we're not done yet. Where do you think you're going? All right, so he's getting antsy. So the chlorhexidine wipes look like this. They're the same kind of wipes as the ear wipes. They have the ridges on them so they can kind of get into those grooves and get all of that gunk off of your pet. So with the wipes for cat acne, you'll just kind of go like this, kind of wipe up like that, get all up in there, and then you're all set. And so, you know, you can also use this in the paw pads. So when I'm doing anything with my pets, I like to hold them like this. So they're kind of, I'm holding them steady. So on a bed or a table or something like this. And, you know, they're kind of under one arm. And then I have the product that I need to give them or whatever I'm doing in the other arm. So I cut nails like this. So I cut front nails like this if, you know, they're kind of in a loaf position, and then I can kind of have one arm around them. Kind of keeps them feeling, you know, safe because I got the arm around them, and then they can also not run away as easily. A towel also works. Wrap them in a blanket, you know, kind of swaddle them. Having a second person, if they're very squirmy, to hold them, and then you can do whatever you need to do. A great thing to do after doing something like cleaning their ears or using the chlorhexidine wipes is to give them a treat or feed them afterwards, or play with them, or something that is positive to your pet, so then they don't associate these, you know, medications or anything not fun with being not fun. So, you know, they can associate with something good, so then they're not as scared when you have to do it again. So, like I said, these wipes, we've also had customers that have said that these are great for wiping in the groin area. So, you know, Jaspurr obviously will let me hold them like this. You could hold them in your lap upside down to, you know, kind of get in that area. Pets who are prone to UTIs, this is great. Just kind of wipe the area off, get inside any of those folds that might be there to help prevent those urinary tract infections. So good job, Jaspurr. We helped everybody learn about how to use our products on cats. So again, these are the chlorhexidine wipes. There is a 100 count and a 50 count jar. So depending on how many you need, there's also extra large chlorhexidine wipes for the bigger dogs. And then we also have a spray and a shampoo. So this is chlorhexidine and ketoconazole. So 2% chlorhexidine, which is it's an antiseptic. It helps get rid of all of that bacteria. And then ketoconazole, 1% ketoconazole, which, as you know from the tris, is antifungal. So again, we went over the advanced ear wipes, which is great because it is just all-in-one wipe to clean out their ears. We went over the tris ear flush, which has ketoconazole in it, which is antifungal, to get really into that ear and get rid of all of that nasty fungus that can grow inside their ear and cause ear infections. And then we talked about the chlorhexidine wipes, which is chlorhexidine and ketoconazole. It helps with symptoms of skin infections, hot spots, ringworm, cat acne, anything along those lines. So that's it for this week, and I hope to see you back again next Friday at noon for our regularly scheduled lives. So thanks for tuning in.